G'day lovebirds, I'm Gazza. I'm a Sparky who loved my wedding so much I packed up the tools and became a marriage celebrant. And this is my gorgeous wife Georgie, who is in charge of planning our unforgettable dream wedding.
We're here to lift the veil on planning the wedding of your dreams and help set the scene for a marriage that is happy ever after.
Welcome to Marry Us Gary. All right, Georgie, who have we got today?
Okay, so today we're meeting Emma and David, and he met Emma through the dating app Bumble when he walked into the pub for the first date and saw her smile. It was love at first sight. Due to COVID, their wedding had to be postponed twice, so this is the third time lucky to get these guys married.
All right.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Choosing a wedding venue is usually number one on your to-do list when planning a wedding. Most wedding venues book out 18 months or more in advance, especially on the weekends, and range from a fully do-it-yourself wedding venue to an establishment that has everything for you ready to go. Today we're checking out Moby Dicks by the Boathouse group, with the ceremony being held on Whale Beach on Sydney's gorgeous northern beach. Hey Emma.
Hey, how are you?
Dave, how are you?
Nice
Nice
to
to meet you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, this is absolutely stunning.
Isn't it?
How good is it?
How good is it?
And so tell us about the vision for the ceremony. How are you imagining the day sort of panning out?
Yeah, well, fingers crossed it'll be sunny. But yeah, I think for the ceremony, I think it's quite, I guess, casual, like
Yeah, like
casual
yeah,
and
like beachy. I
Like
mean,
bare
Beachy.
feet on the sand type
yeah,
of thing.
very
Yeah.
relaxed.
Yeah.
Nothing too formal. Just everyone just.
I think what we want is just everybody to enjoy each other's company in this location and just really kind of have that northern beaches experience.
Yeah.
Really.
Yes.
And so these two trees sort of frame it really well. Are you thinking of an arbor or decorating it in some ways? Is there like some images that you have in your mind about what you would love to see?
Yeah, I'm quite a boho-y type person.
Boho, yeah.
Boho type, kind of like shabby chic, nothing too rigid.
Yep.
So something quite soft and
With flowers, or are you thinking fabric?
I think
or-
flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And what
Yeah.
colours?
Probably quite pastels. So
Yep.
pastel pinks, pastel greens.
Yeah.
That soft kind of, warm.
So those earthy
colours.
pastel tones.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That looks so
And when you're up here at the arbour, have you got a preferred side that you'd like to stand?
I haven't. No, I didn't.
yeah, I don't know if that's a top on the bride's.
Well, traditionally the bride would stand on the left and
Yeah.
the groom was on the right, so then he was able to draw his sword if anything kicked off. He needed to do that.
Oh, right. Well, there you go. I didn't know that.
Okay.
But if you have a side that you prefer when you come down the aisle, you're more than welcome to pick that.
And have you picked out your sword for the day?
Between the ceremony, the I-dos, and the reception, the party, is what's known as the cocktail hour. This is a time for guests to enjoy drinks and nibbles, maybe even play a few lawn games while the newlyweds are off getting photos with their wedding party.
So tell us about your cocktail hour. What's the vibe? Where are you going to be?
Yeah. So it will be actually here just on the beach.
On the sand,
On the
okay?
sand,
Yes.
Yes.
So obviously my granddad can't be here unfortunately because he's 85 and can't fly. But when I told him that we were getting married on the beach, he came up with this really awesome idea about having a sandcastle competition.
Oh, I love that.
So Dave and I have been sort of collecting, throughout the last year, sort of
Buckets and spades.
Oh,
and,
that's adorable.
so like we've got beach cricket and
Yeah.
so yeah, we really want people to kind of have a bit of fun on the beach and just like we said, like have that northern beaches kind of
Yeah, play. You feel
life
like
and
kids
play
again.
and,
Yeah,
be
yeah.
kids again.
Very relaxed.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
And a few canapes and a few
A few
drinks.
canapes, a few drinks.
Yeah, just
Right.
help the games along, I think. You
Yeah.
know?
Keep them busy while you get your beautiful photos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
That's right. The other amazing part about having your ceremony here is your reception venue is literally a stone's throw
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So why don't we go and take a look?
Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Once you've chosen your venue, you'll get an idea of the different ways that you can feed your guests. Is there room for more of a formal sit-down dinner, or maybe casual cocktails and canapes is more your vibe, or even food trucks on the lawn? The reception is the time for you and all your friends and family to come together and share a meal in celebration of your love.
So here we are, Moby Dicks, absolutely gorgeous. And it's really selling the Northern Beaches vibes, which I know your local guests and your international guests are going to love.
Yeah.
But what I really love about this area is that this is perfect for a cocktail hour if you want drinks and canapes here, but it also doubles as a ceremony location if it's too windy on the beach. Is that a benefit you considered when you picked the venue?
Yeah, I think so. I think just in case we get some inclement weather, I guess, down on the beach or something like this, we've got this backup option. I mean, it's beautiful in the sun, but you know, I think it'll still be even beautiful. You know,
considering we saw it on a rainy day, it's for us, it's the whole package. Yeah, it's just got everything, hasn't it? So, yeah.
And if you were to have the cocktail hour here, they bring up the drinks and they have the food, and if the sun's like this, it's just going to be magnificent. Yeah. But heaven forbid it is a rainy day. You've got the wet weather option there for the ceremony as well.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah.
It's just ideal venue.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go and take a look at the reception venue.
Yeah.
So Em, you've opted for the sit-down dinner.
Yep.
And I know you got engaged in Italy, so are we expecting some Italian on the menu on the night?
Yes,
or?
definitely.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Some of the packages that the Boathouse do actually incorporate a lot of Italian food in there, which is something that we really love.
Yes.
And also for the favours that we were thinking is little bottles of limoncello.
Oh,
yeah.
So you can sip throughout.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So a little nod to Italy.
And in terms of the aesthetic of the reception, any ideas you want to keep that pink and green pastel vibe going through?
Yeah, that kind of real, earthy kind of natural colours going through. Lots of flowers, and I know obviously the Boathouse group do a great job at, I love all the greenery in here already, so we don't need to do much to it.
Signature look is
to
already,
make it pop.
Yeah,
so,
and you've got the amazing view you don't want to take away from that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's going to be the feature, is it?
Yes.
Just really sort of working towards that, obviously with you guys. Smack bang in the centre.
Of course.
And are there any people that we need to try and keep away from the microphone? Anyone that you think might be waffling on or sharing some stories that maybe aren't to your taste on the night?
Maybe Dave's brother might be a little one to watch.
He's got some dirt, does he?
Probably, yeah. I'm a bit nervous about that one.
Okay,
but
maybe save his limoncello.
Yes, yeah. But yeah.
All right, beautiful. Well, let's keep going.
Okie doke.
So the running order for the day is the venue or your MC will seat your guests, and you'll be up in the bridal suite having a few champagnes and enjoying yourselves. Then when you're ready, the MC will introduce you and you'll come in with your wedding party. There'll be people spinning napkins and cheering. We'll get you to head over. Usually that's a great time for the MC to have a welcome. Then we'll move into the parents' speeches before the entree. Then your best man and maid of honour speeches, followed by the mains. And then that's a perfect time for you to make your speeches either together or individually. Followed straight by the cake cut, the first dance, and then it's party time. If you want, you can do a bouquet toss and then sparkler exit at the end. Now the first dance is exactly that. It's your first dance as husband and wife. Have you got something choreographed? Or are you just going to wing it on the night?
We're thinking about taking up some dancing lessons.
Yeah,
haven't started yet. But we certainly want something a bit more than just doing this.
We don't want to be. We don't want to be that stiff couple on the dance floor. That just. Yeah, it's cringe.
I think like ballroomy type, spins and that sort of stuff. I don't know what dancing's.
It's going to be a hell of a party.
Yeah.
Weddings can come with a hefty price tag, so it's good to start out with an idea of whether or not your financial values are in alignment. Don't be scared to talk about money and budget to make sure you're both on the same page.
Looking for this?
Thanks.
For every wedding, the ring, the dress, and the venue can all be tailored to suit your taste and personality. But how do you know that your partner is the perfect fit?
Time to ask some of life's big questions.
All right, my love, should we get into these questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. How much is too much to spend on a wedding? Are we on budget?
Well, considering we haven't even set a budget.
Yeah. And we spent our budget twice.
We spent our budget on new windows when we were in lockdown.
Yeah, and holidays.
And holidays. I would probably say too much. Too much would be when it impacts on life.
Yeah, and your happiness.
Yeah. I think all that matters is as long as we've got everybody here.
That's it. We could be poor and happy.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want kids and why?
Oh, no. Absolutely not. No, I think we're happy with the border collie and the cat, aren't we?
I think we had this conversation on date number 2.
I think we did.
Yeah, we're both pretty happy without kids and we're happy with a border collie and a cat.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're our kids.
Yeah.
And the last one. What's your biggest hope for our wedding day?
Oh, my biggest hope for our wedding day is that we actually get married this time. I would say that that the biggest hope is that we get to spend some time just kind of taking some time out and reflect, like just watching it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be so caught up in talking to people and making sure everything's okay that we forget that it's about me and you.
Yeah.
So I think that that's really important, that we both take a step back and just, like for me and you, just have that little moment of, oh my God, we're doing it, we're getting married and it's here. So.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing for me is having everybody together in Australia when we've been locked for the past 2 years and just having everybody together and celebrating something that we haven't been able to do for ages in such a beautiful location.
Yeah, in a place that we live.
In a place that we live, and it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
And celebrating our love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
well done, my love.
Writing your wedding vows can feel like a daunting task, but don't leave it till the last minute. We've got some tips and tricks to help you find the right words from the heart. So how are you going writing your vows? Have you started yet?
No, I haven't. Every time I think about it, I just feel really overwhelmed.
Yeah, totally.
So I have no idea where to start.
Yeah, that's a really normal feeling.
Yeah.
I think with the vows, what's really good is to think about specifics.
Yeah.
So, like, of course, there are all the big cliches about love and it's fine.
Yeah.
But if you specifically think about what you love about your partner specifically, it'll make it a lot more personal and a lot more tailored to him, and it will reflect your relationship. So can you tell me what you really love about Dave?
Yeah. I guess what I love about Dave is his ability to just, he's like my own personal cheerleader.
Yeah.
So like he's such a positive person and has got such a fix-it outlook on life. So yeah, he's got a really lovely ability to just bring me back and sort me out when I'm just having a total meltdown about something.
So the other thing with vows is, yes, it's amazing to talk about what you love about your partner, but it's also kind of your moment to set your intentions and make those promises and pledges about the sort of future that you want to have together. So if you think about what is important for your future, what values do you want to have in your future, and sort of where are you heading, then you can use the sort of ceremony to set those up for your life. So if you think about the future, like what values do you think you hold dear that you really want to have in your life and with your marriage?
So I'd probably say communication is a big one for me, is that I don't care how bad it is or how awful it is, I want to be told about it.
Yeah, I love that. I love that so much. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So when you break it down into what you specifically love about them, and then what you specifically, the promises and the vow that you want to make of what you will bring to the relationship, what you expect them to bring to the marriage, and what your future, you want your future to look like, and what values you want to uphold with that.
Yeah.
And then the things that you want to be able to do together as a married couple. I think that makes it a lot more personal and a lot more special and meaningful. And it's letting everyone in on that like beautiful little taste of what it is to be you guys.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling less overwhelmed.
Good, yes, great, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're writing your own personal vows. How are you going with that?
Yeah, look, I've had a few ideas. they've been a little bit generic so far.
So what I would say was, if you want to keep it a surprise for the day, I would say just get together and say, look, let's make it 300 words. Tone would be sort of fun and sentimental. And then really, if you could sit down and think about the things you love most about him, your promises to her, and then what your future looks like. That's the sort of breakdown of it. But the most beautiful thing about personal vows for me as a celebrant and seeing couples do it is that it's the one moment a guy gets to stand in front of a group of people or their friends and family and talk about their feelings for one, and their love for this person. Sure. It's a really beautiful moment, so I congratulate you for doing it. And it's nice to mix in any quirky things that Em might do. She may have quirky habits. I know she doesn't like coriander.
Doesn't like coriander, hates coriander.
So it's often fun to be, I love this. I may not love this as much if it's something fun. And then on to what your future looks like together.
As long as we make each other laugh through all the silly things that we do together, and just really live a great life.
I love it. After 3 years in the planning and already chalking up 2 postponements due to COVID, Emma and David will finally be able to celebrate in style with their friends and family from overseas. They'll be showcasing one of Australia's most stunning venues and hopefully bringing everything in under budget. Georgie and I better get to work to get these 2 married without a hitch.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
We wanna go.
Well, that's it from us. Any questions or banter, sling them in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to share the love, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more juicy wedding tips.